Hello sewing buddies, Javiria here, and today I'm showing you something super easy and super quick to make and to give as gifts. Ta-ta-da! These are key fobs that you can make using your Cricut maker or by just cutting out with your hands. So this is a diamond shaped one with a diamond cutout in the center, and this one is a heart shaped one with a cute little tiny little heart cut out at the center. So I'm gonna show you both of these. These can be made in bulk in like 1 hour once you have cut everything out, and these are super beginner friendly projects. So if you're a beginner sewer, you're gonna love this project. And if you want to give some high-end handmade gifts to your friends and family, this is definitely gonna be your best friend because it's so simple to make and you don't even need any advanced sewing skills. With just the right material and the right stitch, you can just make something which not only looks super classy but is also handmade, so which will save you tons of money, because in the stores things like these cost like $5 to $10, and you can just make them using a fat quarter of vinyl and give them to gazillion people. So if you want to sew these cute little things, come and join me for this tutorial. Don't forget to download the free SVG file for both of these key fobs by signing up for our VIP list. And once you're done, come and join me for the tutorial. So let's have a look at all the supplies that you would be needing for this tutorial. So first of all, obviously you're gonna need your magical Cricut maker. You'd need your strong grip mat, fabric glue, literally a scrap of vinyl or cork, whatever you want to use, and a D-ring, which is like almost half an inch wide, your handy spatula, and if you're gonna use vinyl, you'll also be needing this foot, which is called the non-stick or the Teflon foot. It easily helps in sliding through sticky surfaces like the vinyl. So make sure you have this while you're sewing, otherwise you cannot sew vinyl on a regular machine. And that's literally it. So get all your supplies and let's begin this project, which is super easy and super quick. Okay, to cut this thing out, first go to Design Space and then just click on New Project, click on Upload. First of all, download the free file from the free library and then upload it over here. So it's the diamond key fob, and there you go. Name it however you like it, add some tags, so we can add key fob, comma, gift or something like that, and then just click on save, and there you go. The image is here. Just click on it and then click on insert images. So your image should now end up on your canvas. Now just click on make it, connect your machine. Next, click on continue, set the material as faux leather. So I already have it over here, faux leather, and leave the pressure as it is and everything as it is, and just go and get this thing cut. Make sure your blade is installed in the port, and then go ahead and load your mat with the material pretty side down, as you can see over here. Now just peel everything out. And there you go. So beautiful, so quick, so easy. Now if you want, go ahead and also cut out the hard key fob if you want to sew that. So you'd cut out all these things. Now it's time to make the key fob. So first of all you gotta do is glue this tab on this area. We want to make this real strong because it can come off. So I'm just gonna glue this in place first. This is why you need the fabric glue. So make sure that all the edges are perfectly aligned, as you can see over here. Now I'm just gonna insert the D-ring inside, so gotta fold this to make sure the D-ring goes inside perfectly. There you go. Now just fold it over, matching the two wrong sides, but make sure that you apply some fabric glue at first. Now just fold the whole thing over like this. Make sure all the edges are perfectly aligned. Now if you have clover clips, just hold the two pieces together so that they dry off and we don't have any issues while we are sewing this on the machine. Now if you want to sew so I'm just going to keep this aside for now. Now if you want to sew the heart-shaped key fob, what you're going to do is first glue the heart in place. So nice cute little heart. I swear if I cut hearts by hand, which I used to do earlier, when I didn't have this blessing of Cricut Maker, it used to come out so horrible, and now the hearts come out so perfectly shaped. Now I'm just going to add the tab on top. Insert the D-ring. These are like really great scrapbuster projects, and if you're like me, and if you want to utilize every single bits and pieces of those expensive vinyl and cork, you're totally gonna love this project. And these are great to offer as gifts. Like these are great stocking stuffers, and you can just add them as gifts to delight your customers as thank you gifts with their purchase. Make them happy so that they come back for more. Alright, now I'm just gonna fold it over, making sure that all the edges are perfectly aligned. And now I'm just gonna pin it together. I'm just gonna hold this together using my clover clips. Make sure if you're working with vinyl or cork, you never ever use pins, because these guys, if they get hold in them, you can't fix them. So that's why you always use clover clips. So I'm just gonna keep this aside to dry off, and next we're just gonna sew this thing all over. Now all our glue has dried up, so now it's time to sew this. So I'm gonna sew all around. So I'm gonna first start off by sewing over here just under this D-ring so that it's perfectly secured over here, and then I'm gonna start off from this end. I'm gonna go all around till I reach over here. And for this stitch I'm gonna use a long stitch length, and for this one I'm gonna use a medium stitch length. Let's begin. And you can see my Teflon foot is in place, and the needle I'm using is called the leather needle. It helps in sewing perfectly with vinyl or leather because it's really thick. So let's get started with the sewing. And on this side I'm going to use seam allowance of 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch. Now if you're too scared to sew, you can just go ahead and use a same colored thread as your vinyl. But if you're a pro at sewing small stuff like these, you can just go ahead and use a colorful thread. I'm not so good, but I'm still using a colorful thread. Alright, all done. Now make sure you leave behind long tails of thread so that you can just tie them together on the back side. So I'm just going to use my needle to take the thread to the wrong side, and then there I'm going to just tie the two together. So this allows me to not have any loose ends at the front, which will ruin the look of the whole thing. So I'm just putting it to the wrong side, as you can see over here. I'm going to do the same for all the others, and I'm just going to tie them off. This is all done. Now we're going to work on the heart shape. You're going to follow the same steps to sew this, and you're going to start off from this edge and go all around and end up here. Alright, this is it. Our super cute key fobs are now done, and they're ready to give as gifts to literally anyone in the family. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more awesome fun tutorials using your Cricut Maker. Bye bye!